What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Y'all come on in. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let my StreamYard sync up with my YouTube. It takes like a minute or two. So y'all come on here and relax, make yourself comfortable. I'm gonna go ahead and tweet this out. All right. Yo, 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 what's up? What's going on, y'all? I hope y'all doing okay. I hope y'all doing all right. I hope y'all relaxed. You got some water. You know what I'm saying? Let me close one of these things out. Um, let's go ahead. Let me say hey to everybody in here. Let me say hey, everybody. Hey E. Hey Novika. I'm telling hey to these folks like I just now saying hey to him when I just spoke to them like 2 minutes ago. But I love them, and regardless, I'm still gonna say hey because that is the right thing to do, and it's also the most respectful thing to do. So what's up, AE Novika Apollo? I'm gonna feed Apollo. Apollo's gonna be one of the first people I feed. What's up, Michelle Usagi, MJ, Diamond, Jess, Jacob, Angel, Stacy? Oh, Lions Den, hey girl, hey. We about to read this tea, honey. What's up, Stacy? Walking like a dog. Who in here? Loud PF. Hi. How are you? And thank you for the following and being a new member. What's up, Michaela? I hope everybody's doing okay today. I hope everybody's doing all right. Before I get started, I want to thank everybody for your kind words yesterday. I had to be, what's up, Tatiana? Hey, boo. It was hard to do that, but I had to do it. You never know what a person is going through, especially with depression. I've been battling this since I was 16 years old, y'all. And, it's hard. It's really hard. Hey, Nicole. And it's really hard. And you got to fight, dealing with depression, severe anxiety, and panic disorder. It's rough because I didn't get panic and anxiety disorder. Well, that until I was in my mid 20s. So I'm just like, man, what's going on? And I hid it very well. I was hiding it from y'all, but a shift was happening, and I had to let it all out, and talking to some of y'all on the back end has helped me out a lot. And I love each and every one of y'all. And I want to thank y'all for being there and listening, because I'm a mother, I'm a nurturer. I always listen and help people out. And I forgot about taking care of myself. And Benny is going to, oh my God, body slam me when she hears this. Please, Benny, I'm sorry, girl. Hey, Traquan. So, I'm going to be okay. Black girl therapy helps a lot. Hey, Lady Honeybee. So, it's a journey. I'm getting through it. And it's going to be all right, y'all. It's going to be all right. And there's never a time stamp on healing. So bear with me. I'm not ashamed to admit that, hey, this is what I'm suffering from. What's up? What you see is what you get. So, I'm not ashamed to admit it. It's there, and we're going to be good. It really is. I was diagnosed with severe anxiety and depression when I was 14, so I've been dealing for years. It sucks, but I'm glad I'm still here. I'm glad you're here too, Jess. I'm very glad you're here. I'm happy you're here. I want you to still be here because we love you. I want us all to be here. And I'm glad I'm able just to share that with y'all. I think she might be asleep or she finished working. What's up, Dante? We're gonna get through this, girl, Tatiana. We're gonna get through it. We gonna get through it. We're gonna be strong. I made this channel as an outlet to, to create a safe space for all of us. So we got this. We really do. We really do. Oh man, y'all left all this love, and I gotta leave. I've been leaving hearts on some, but I gotta go up underneath and I leave messages for all y'all under there. So y'all just bear with me. It's coming. Oh man, I gotta write something underneath these other 3 comments. They're so sweet. They're so sweet. So, yeah. Before I start this video, shout out to Ernestine. Ernestine has been going on a marathon on my videos. And she let me know some very good news today. She said, Michaela, Michaela, I love you and you're welcome, because I only wanted to see you be happy. We only wanted to see you happy. I didn't want to see you sad. I didn't want to see you in a place where you couldn't escape. And just to see you out here living your life and being happy, you deserve all of it. And I want you to continue to enjoy your life and love it. And I got you. I'm here for you always. I'm here. I got you. What's up, Blink? What's up? So Ernestine told me some very interesting news, and I was just like, are you for real? Y'all, Ernestine said, I've been wondering, I'm like, where are these people subbing to my channel? I don't look at the numbers. Girl, tell me why I'm on the YouTube recommendation page. What? People really looking at my stuff? couldn't believe that. I was like, what? Girl, I had to go check that out myself. And I seen it. I'm like, here I am on the recommendation page. Couldn't believe it. Like, that was a shock to me. That was a shock to me. I was just like, wow. It's like my old posts are appearing on recommendations. That's amazing. Yes. What is going on? Why y'all give me all this money? Jacob, give me all y'all money. I'm gonna be giving it back anyway. So thank y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all very much. Y'all some good people, man. Y'all some good people. And if y'all don't see me on days when I don't do a video, don't be alarmed. It's just that I need to just regroup myself and get myself together, because I was telling a therapist I can't do over-the-counter medicine because I have the worst reactions. Clonazepam is like what you take for anxiety attacks and panic attacks. Y'all, I have the worst allergic reactions to that, Zoloft, just all this. I cannot take it for some reason. So we have to do natural alternatives, if you know what I mean. So just give me some time. If you don't see them videos, I'm just trying to woosah, okay? If you have an iPhone, it's going to be hard to join. So if you have an iPhone and you're trying to join, you're going to have to put your settings on your iPhone when you go to YouTube. It's desktop. You got to go to desktop when you do it. So if you have an iPhone and you're trying to join on an iPhone, you go to YouTube and you just open up on desktop and you do it like that. Y'all better see Lions Den. You like the video. Like the video. Please like this video. Y'all are good people. Y'all are good people. Apollo, y'all got some spiritual. Apollo, stop. Apollo, you better stop. Apollo, stop. Stop. So y'all ready, y'all? I ain't gonna have the my mic, my camera on, because honey, I got my I'm gonna turn it on so y'all can see what I look like right now. Y'all gonna be like, Lord have mercy. I'm gonna turn it right back off. Hold on. I'm gonna make a face while I'm doing it too. I'm in my night clothes. So let's get started. Y'all all deserve happiness in here, not just me. We all deserve it. Y'all keep speaking out that good stuff in existence, because I believe in everybody in here. There's so many talented people, artists, dancers, singers, you know what I'm saying, chefs, just so many talents out there that I can't even name at the moment. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better go out there and use them talents, man. Use them. Y'all beautiful people. I know y'all got some talent out there. Don't hide it. Y'all better show it off and tell me. Shoot, I'm like I said earlier in the group chat, I'm like the mama at the basketball game to be gassing their kids up. Go, baby. Yes, baby. You better do it, baby. Yeah, that's me. 54 roses are hey, girl. What's up, boo? What's up, boo? Hey, thank you for your sweet comment. Hey, thank you, Hannah. Thank you. I appreciate it. My little girl, I got this bonnet from the beauty supply store. It's only $1.99. Let me show you. Girl, oh, this thing was $1.99. It fits all my locks in here because my hair is so big, but I'm going to have my hair done soon. Y'all going to see the new color, so y'all stay tuned for that. So, what's up, Danzy Bradley? Y'all ready? Are y'all ready? You bought the book? You bought Tatiana. See, Tatiana, let me say about her. Let me tell you something about Tatiana, because there's a lot of y'all in here, but Tatiana been with me since day one. She been with me since day one. And when I said I was going to get this book, she went ahead and pre-ordered hers right away so she could read along. And she been ready, y'all. She has been ready. So let's go ahead and start. So we're going to read Jessica Jung's, we're going to read a chapter, try to read one chapter tonight. And it's All's Fair in Love and K-pop. from international K-pop star Jessica Jung. Ooh, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Novika hiding in the covers, girl. She dedicates this book to all my golden stars. Woo. Yes. All right, let me drink me a little bit of Get Powerade because this is going to be good. I'm excited. I almost didn't get this book because the mailman, I don't even want to talk about it. It makes me mad talking about it. Just talking about the fact that this book was almost not going to be here. Oh, you picked up my phone. Thank you. Thank you. Here we go. Head up, legs crossed, tummy tucked, shoulders back. Smile like the whole world is your friend. I repeat the mantra in my head as the camera pans across my face. The corners of my lips turn into a perfectly sweet, don't want to tell me all your secrets, pink gloss smile. But you probably shouldn't. You know how they say 3 can keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. Girl, you starting the book off like this? Hold on. Wait a minute. Did y'all hear that? Let me read this shit again. Girl, I wish I had me some Hennessy too, Diamond. She said, you know what they say, 3 can keep a secret if 2 are dead. Jessica, girl, let me keep going. Well, that couldn't be truer for my world, where everyone is always watching and your secrets can actually kill you, or at least they can kill your chance to shine. Ooh, it's getting good, y'all. It's getting good. You girls must be thrilled. The interviewer is a middle-aged man with oily, slick back hair and fair skin. He might have been handsome if his garish hot pink satin tie and red shirt combo weren't so distracting. He leans forward eagerly, his eyes gleaming at the 9 girls seated before him. A sea of perfectly tousled bleach waves and unblemished faces glowing from years of skin brightening face masks. Skin brightening face masks? So y'all, girl, you already telling me that y'all just okay with bleaching y'all. Never mind, let me stop. Choreographed down to the angle of our sleekly crossed legs and the descending order of our pastel rainbow hued stilettos. Hitting number 1 at all the music shows, and with your debut music video, no less. You're 1 chart away from an all kill. How do you feel? We couldn't be more excited. Mina jumps in eagerly. I want to see who Mina is. So, you're 1 chart away from an all kill. How do you feel? We couldn't be more excited. Mina jumps in eagerly, flashing her perfect teeth in a beaming smile. My face muscles ache as I stretch to match her. It's a dream come true. Stop. Did y'all just hear what she said? What she was like, eagerly flashing her perfect teeth in a beaming smile. My face muscles ache as I stretch to match her. So you already admitted y'all was out here fake smiling. Wow. Apollo said Tiffany. Girl. Oh, I'm glad I got this book. We got to keep reading. It's a dream come true. Sorry. It's a dream come true. Yunji agrees before loudly popping her gum and blowing a huge strawberry scented bubble. Yunji? Who y'all think that is? We're so grateful for the opportunity to do this together. Lizzie, that's Sunny. Really? That gave it away. Anyway, we're so grateful for the opportunity to do this together, Lizzie chimes in, her eyes practically glowing under layers of silvery eyeshadow. Yeah. The interviewer's eyes lit up, and he leans in. So you all get along. I mean, 9 incredibly beautiful girls in one group. That can't always be easy. Oh, we got another one. Let's guess. Let's guess and see who this is, y'all. Sumin gives a soft, effortless laugh, pursing her flawlessly light, line bright red lips. Who's that? Put it in the chat. Nothing is ever always easy, she says, but we're family and family comes first. She links arms with Lizzie, sitting next to her. We belong together. Who is Sumin? Think about it for a moment. Sumin. MJ. Nicole, shut up. You get Nicole, this is not no Taeyong. Nicole, I'm gonna put you in the corner. Nicole, don't do that, Nicole. Yuri. Taeyeon. Okay. The interviewer flutters a hand over his heart. Just precious. And what do you love about working together? His eyes travel slowly over the group, finally landing on me. Rachel. Jessica named herself Rachel, girl. Rachel. My eyes immediately shift to the huge camera sitting behind the interviewer. I can feel the lens zooming in on me. Heads up, legs crossed, tummy tucked, shoulders back. I've been preparing for this moment for years. I smile wide, turning the interviewer into my best friend, and my mind goes completely blank. Say something, Rachel. Say anything. This is the moment you've been waiting for. My hands have gone clammy, and I can sense the other girls start to shift uncomfortably in their seats as my silence fills the room. Ooh, girl, you better say something, girl. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So Sumin is related to Sunny, is Sunny because she related to Lee Sumin. Okay, all right, that do make sense. And Yuna because she's perfect. See, y'all. y'all are like the FBI. Y'all be finding out stuff. I love y'all. Woo! Man, this book is spicy. Okay, let me start reading. My hands have gone clammy, and I can sense the other girls start to shift uncomfortable. I read that part. Okay, the camera feels like a spotlight, hot and prickly on my skin as my mouth dries up, making it almost impossible to speak. Finally, the interviewer sighs and takes pity on me. You've all been through so much together, training for 6 years before making it big. Has the experience been everything you hoped it would be? He smiles, lobbing me an easy question. Yes, I managed to croak out, a smile still plastered on my face. He continues, tell me a little bit more about what life was like as a trainee before your big girl debut. What was your favorite part of living in the trainee house? My mind spins around for an answer as I discreetly wipe the sweat off my hands. And onto the leather seat beneath me, an idea pops in my head. What else? I say, lifting a hand, awkwardly wiggling my perfectly manicured fingers, all white and lavender stripes, toward the camera. 8 girls to do your nails for you. It's like living in a 24/7 nail salon. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Did I really just say my favorite part of training was having 8 girls to give me free manicures? Luckily, the interviewer's laugh booms loudly throughout the room, and I feel relief coursing through my body. Okay, I can do this. I giggle along with him, and the other girls quickly join in. He flashes his greasy smile at me. Uh-oh, Rachel, you've received high praise for your talent as the lead vocalist. Do you find your talent inspires the other girls to do better, work harder? Okay, hold on. You see how she describes the interviewer, right? She is really putting these dudes in Korea on blast because the way she described his hair being greasy and stuff, like he's like this creeper. Jessica Jung, girl. Hit the jackpot with this book. The tea, I'm excited. As at this, I blush, putting my hands on my face to cover up the color rising in my cheeks. My head starts buzzing again. I practice answering these questions a million times, but every time I get in front of the camera, I freeze. The lights, the interviews, the knowledge that millions of people out there are watching me. It's like my brain disconnects from my body, and no amount of practice or preparation can make the two come together again. My throat fills with the the size of a golf ball, and I noticed the interviewer's smile growing more and more frozen on his face. Crap! How long has he been waiting for me to answer? Apollo said that's how they were really two ugly ass interviews. Apollo, stop! Okay. Crap! How long has he been waiting for me to answer? Quickly, I brought out, I'm talented. Out of the side of my eye, I noticed Lizzie and Suman glance at each other, Ugh. Eyebrows lifted. Shit. She said shit in the book, girl. Wait, but not the most talented. The group, all the girls, I think what Rachel means to say is we all love what we do and we inspire each other every day. Mina cuts in smoothly. Speaking as lead dancer of the group. So this is, that's Yo-Yo. That's the lead dancer. Okay, so she's okay. Speaking as the lead dancer of the group, I know I learned a lot from my father about a strong work ethic. She cut off by the sharp ring of the class bell over the speaker system. The cameras click off and the interviewer's smile wilts off his face. He takes his time slowly peeling off his suit jacket to reveal huge sweat stains darkening the satin under his arms as the 9 of us, some of the K-pop trainees at, do y'all want to hear the name of the company? DB Entertainment, girl. I gotta get a bookmark. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great, y'all. I gotta mark in the book. Okay. So Yuri's the lead dancer. So who's the main? Okay, it says the main dancer, the lead dancer. So there's a lead dancer and the main dancer. Okay. So in the book, she says she's the lead dancer. So the lead dancer also is Yuri. So it was Yuri. Okay. DB Entertainment, y'all. Okay. Wait for our mock interview media assessment. I'd like to see a little bit more energy for next week. Remember, the only difference between a trainee and a DB K-pop star is how much you want it. Yunji, she looks at him wide-eyed and scared. How many times do I have to tell you no bubblegum during mock interviews? One more violation, I'm sending you straight back to newbie classes. Yo, she is telling on everybody. Yunji's face turns pale and she bows her head low. Suman, Lizzie, their heads snap up. More personality from both of you. No one's paying 200,000 won for a K-pop concert full of stars who use makeup to hide the fact that they have nothing interesting to say. Bro! Who in this company talks like that to them? Yo! I don't even know what to think, y'all, right now. I'm blown away. Let's keep going. I done lost my thing. Hold on. Lizzie looks like she's about to cry, and Suman's bright red lips match the blush blooming on her cheeks. Finally, he turns to me and in almost a bored voice says, "Bless you, babe. Rachel, we've been over this before. Your singing and dancing is some of the best we ever seen, but that's only part of the job. If you can't even sell yourself to me during a training interview, how do you expect to perform in front of huge crowds every night or do real interviews with live audience? What we expect more from you." He gives us a curt nod before walking out the training room, shaking a cigarette from his front pocket. Well, dog. Woo! Y'all. I practically melt off the tiny stool I've been sitting on for the past hour, my smile fading away as I massage out the stiletto-induced cramp in my leg. I've heard it all before. Do better, Rachel. Get comfortable in front of the camera, Rachel. K-pop stars must be lovable, eloquent, and perfect all the time, Rachel. Okay. She said that, not me. I let out a grunt of pain as I twist around to pull on my Converses. Mina glares at me from her seat. What now? I said. I sighed. She lifted a hand, showing off her perfect French manicure. 8 girls to do your nails for you. Seriously, we're not your servants. Bitch, yeah, we done hit the jackpot. We started to get to the juicy stuff. Okay. She rolls her eyes. You would know, I think to myself, of everyone at DB, Mina's the most likely to have servants. Y'all ready? I'm before I read this, I'm looking at it right now and I'm like, well, dog, here we go. Y'all ready? Because they're about to introduce the characters. Here we go. So Mina's the most likely to have servants. She's the eldest daughter of one of Korea's oldest and most powerful Shabo families, the Chus, also known as the C-Mart family. There are thousands of orange and white C-Mart stores all over the country selling everything from kimchi and yogurt and freshly made japchae to neon yellow sweatshirts with knockoff Sanrio characters spouting ridiculous Congolese phrases like "Your mom is my hamster," meaning Mina is richer than rich and a huge pain in my ass. So who's the richest one in the group? Y'all heard that? Soo-young. You know you're the reason we have so many of these media training classes, right? My insides heat up. It's true. I know it's true, but that doesn't mean I want to hear from Mina. Now, I noticed in like different interviews that Jessica is the ice queen. They call her the ice queen, queen, like in Crystal too. I noticed that, but you have to understand, like, ain't nobody got time to be trying to act all cute in front of the cat. Girl, this is why some of these idols be having anxiety. Because of this mess right here. I ain't trying to fake no smile for nobody. Y'all crazy? Yes, girl, it is deep. Woo. Can you at least try answering like a K-pop star and not some star-struck little girl at a slumber party? Or is that too much to ask for my poor little Korean American princess? I stiffened. It's no secret. I was born and raised in the States, New York City to be exact. But between my dance trainer screaming at me for being 3 minutes late to class this morning and my failed interview performance, I am no mood to deal with Mina and her attitude today. I know that's right, girl. I don't remember the interviewer asking you any personal questions, Mina. Maybe you're just not as interesting as you think you are. Ooh, fighting words. Or maybe I don't need to practice, Mina says. I sighed. I skipped breakfast this morning, and the effort to keep up this verbal sparring with Mina requires at least 1 meal, if not 2. So you telling me that Jess and Soo-young, they didn't like each other like that? I mean, allegedly. Allegedly. What's up, Lami? Allegedly. Oh my goodness. Lord Jesus. This is so good. Okay. I sighed. I skipped breakfast this morning, and the effort to keep up this verbal sparring with Mina requires at least 1 meal, if not 2. I turn away, scooping my heels into my old white leather tote bag. What you think you're going? What? Okay, I'm going ahead of myself. What, you think you're too good to talk to me now? Didn't your Uma teach you any manners? Mina says. What do you expect from her? Lizzie says, checking her mascara and her monogram compact mirror. She snaps it shut and snares her eyes at me. Sweet little Princess Rachel, whose mom won't let her step foot into the trainee house. Maybe that's why she thinks we all have nothing to do better to do with our time than each other's nails. It must be nice to be Mr. No's favorite, Yunji says with a loud sigh. You know, some of us actually have to work hard to get here. You don't see us getting any favors from the head of DB. I hope you don't think you're some of us, Suman says, whipping around to face Yunji. I can't remember the last time I saw you break a sweat over anything. Speaking of sweat, you might want to freshen up a bit, sweetie, Yunji says, drawing a circle in the air around her face. You looking a little shiny? Well, your nose looks like a little plastic, Suman bites back. Bro, listen. I'm on the 7th page and we already snapping and dragging each other. Girl, what's up, Allegra? Girl, they is snapping on each other. They already snapping on each other. They is basic. I'm like, who coming up with these drags? The two of you are giving me a headache, Lizzie whines to Mina. Sunbay make them quiet. Mina smiles. Of course, Lizzie sweetie. Why don't we just turn the camera back on? That will shut them right up. Oh, wait, that only works on Rachel. Damn. These are some bitches in here. The room dissolves into giggles as my face flares in anger and embarrassment. I should bite back, but I don't. I never do. I like to pretend it's because I'm taking my mom's advice to heart, you know. Be the bigger person. Always take the high road, but never let them see you sweat. The mantras of strong American-minded feminists everywhere. But the huge lump that returned to my throat knows it's a lie. I finish lacing my shoes and stand. If you'll excuse me, I say, winding my way out the room. Oh, you're excused, Mina said innocently. Out of the corner of my eye, I see her motion to the other girls, whispering wildly as sly smiles start to spurt across all their faces. Y'all, this is wonderful. I'm here for the drama too. Shoot, this is great. This is great. DB Entertainment Training Campus is exactly like the K-pop stars. It turns out flawless, sparkling, and pretty much impossible to look away from. It's a prime real estate in the heart of let me pronounce this word. Cheong Dong Dong. I didn't pronounce that right, but that's okay. Oh Lord. Okay. Oh, I just put it in the chat. Let's put it in the chat. Okay. The capital of K-pop. In the summer, trainees gather for yoga and Pilates on the rooftop garden, fighting over the coveted umbrella-covered spots to avoid even the hint of a sun blemish. Inside, giant fountains with spring water flown in directly from Siraskin grace the teak wood and marble-clad lobbies. The DB execs claim the fountains are there to help us channel our inner peace in order to achieve our highest potential. But we all know what a joke that is. There's no inner peace to be had here. Well, damn. Especially not with the yearbook staring you in the face every day. The yearbook, so named because most of the trainees here never get a chance to have an actual high school yearbook, is what we call the wall surrounding a fountain and the central wing lobby decorated with framed photos of every single K-pop star who's debuted out of DB's training program. Their picture-perfect smiles and glossy hair reminds us of mere trainee mortals of what we aspire to be every day as we scurry from class to class. And smack in the middle of the wall, the one place we all hope to see ourselves someday, is a gold plaque with the names of every DB solo star or group who has had a song debut as #1 on the Soul Music chart. As I walk by, I stop and stare, my eyes blurring as I go over the names I've memorized over the years. So I'm about to read these names. Okay, I'm about to read these. Hey, Destiny, I'm about to read these names. Okay, I'm about to read these names in the that belongs to this company. Every name I read, y'all decipher who belongs in this company. Okay, these are just the names. We allegedly say who they are. Allegedly. Here we go. As I walk past, I stop and stare, my eyes blurring as I go over the names I memorized years ago. Pio Yuri, Kwon Yoon Woo, Lee Yi Jung, and the most recent Next Boys. Next Boys? I feel a familiar squeeze around my heart. Next Boys. Let me keep reading. I feel a familiar squeeze around my heart, that patented K-pop trainee combination of stress, panic, and dehydration as I flash back to my disastrous interview performance. Wincing at the memory, I quicken my steps, hurrying towards the independence practice rooms that line the west side of the building. The hallway is full of random toys and props used by the best of the best stars in worldwide concerts. Half of the paraphernalia has the insignias of Electric Flower and Kang Gina, a gold plaque legend and the leader of the biggest and best girl group in K-pop for the last few years. Debuted at the top spot. They debuted at the top spot and never left it. When I joined DB, I worshiped those girls, Gina especially. I admire them even more now, knowing what they have gone through to get where they are today. But best part of me wonders about the girls they left behind, the ones that didn't make it in the group. Will I be the one on top or the one left in the shadows? Bass reverberates in the hallway as I peek inside one of the room. Peek inside one room and see a second year trainee practicing Blue Pearls. Iconic. Don't give up on love. Blue Pearls. um, she flubs side to side, arm movements and wilts, dragging herself over to the speaker panel to start the song from the beginning. Can you turn her little thing on there?
Sure.
Okay. My whole body aches just watching her. From the sweat dripping off her forehead to her bright red cheeks, I can tell she's been in for hours. A typical day for a young trainee. Y'all, SES, I was just about to say that, bro. Y'all, this is, boy, y'all picking up on it wonderfully. Woo! At the end of the hall, I run my finger over the electronic sign-up screen that dictates practice room availability. It's still pretty early on a Saturday, so I'm hoping for some afternoon times to work on my dance moves, but unbelievable. Every single slot is filled. My hands clench as I feel my body temperature skyrocket. Lizzie wasn't wrong. I'm not like the other trainees who are here 24/7 singing and dancing in the practice room until 4 a.m., sleeping at the nearby training house, and waking up and doing it all over again every single day. Back when I first got recruited at DB, my mom almost didn't let me come. It meant uprooting our family from New York City to Seoul, my sister giving up her school and her friends, both of my parents giving up their jobs, but more than that, she couldn't understand why K-pop meant so much for me, and she definitely didn't understand the trainee lifestyle, the intense pressure, the years of training, the plastic surgery scandals. Girl, you said that, not me. Then, about 3 weeks into begging my mom to change her mind, my harmony died. I remember how sad I felt, how much I cried with my mom and Leah for hours. How when she was alive, Harmony would sit with me, that who would sit me down every morning during our visits and braid my hair, whispering old folk tales to my ear, telling me into her soothing voice how I would grow up to be beautiful, wise, and very wealthy. My mom wouldn't let us miss school for the funeral. Dog. And when she got back from Korea, I practically decided to let go of the whole training thing. But to my surprise, Oma just made me a deal. We would move to Seoul, and I would go to the school during the week, get an education, keep my prospects for college open, and every weekend, starting Friday night, I would train. Once a few years ago, I asked her why she changed her mind after Hamani died, but all I got was a blank stare followed by a quick smack on the back of my head. Dang, her mama was beating her in the back of the head like this? Wow. In the book, she spells Hamani Halmoni. That's how she spells it in the book. Halmoni. I don't know. It's weird. The DB execs didn't really go for the Oma's arrangement at first, but for some reason, Mr. No decided to bend the rules for me. Oma thinks it was because of her American female empowerment, as she calls it, but I know I'm just one of the lucky few. Mr. No's favors, one of the few lucky few he decided to pluck from the trainee obscurity and pay extra attention to, although in the training program, extra attention really just means extra pressure. Hold on, y'all. What is she up? My bad, y'all. My daughter's up. She thinking it's time to play. Like, no, baby, you got to go into bed. What's up, Angel? Okay, here we go. Still, the situation was pretty unheard of, and it wasn't long before I was known as Princess Rachel. Princess Rachel, okay, girl. The most pampered trainee at DB, the full blooded Korean whose American passport, an American attitude, an American dislike of spam. Oh, girl, you don't like spam? A lot of people don't like spam. It's fine. But put more distance between me and the other trainees than the entire Pacific Ocean had. Now, 6 years later, even though I have been here longer than almost all the other trainees, the nickname still lives on. Princess. Yeah, she did want to party, Nicole. She wanted to party. You think they judge me based on how hard I train, how I work my body to the bone at DB headquarters on the weekends, how I sleep 4 hours at night during the week because of the hours of practice I put in after finishing my homework, how I beg my school to give me an independent study in music so I can have 50 minutes alone every day in the music room, practicing scales to keep me sharp. But instead, they judge my clean clothes, my neatly brushed hair, and the fact that I get to sleep in my own bed at night. And the worst part is they're right. Every single one of them puts in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Most of them live at the trainee house and go home once a month. If that, they eat, sleep, and breathe K-pop. No matter how you look at it, I can't compete with that. That's exactly what I have to do. Digging the heels of my palms in my forehead, I try to take calm, even breaths. As I get closer and closer to debut age, I begged my mom to let me train full time. But all I ever got back was resounding refusal. How can I tell my mom that it's almost unheard of to debut in a girl group if you're out of your teen years? How can I explain that I'm 3 years away from being past my prime? It's been almost 7 years since DB debuted, Electric Flower, right before the last DB family tour. They haven't debuted another girl group since. Rumors that DB is looking to debut a new girl group and soon have been swirling for months. I can't afford to wait another 7. I can't afford to wait 7 months. By then it might be too late. Debuting means everything I've been working towards, and there's no way I'm going to let myself be passed over no matter what Oma says. Rachel, I jerk my hands away from my face and plaster on a pleasantly neutral expression, embracing myself for another confrontation with Mina. I exhale and smile. However, when I see Akari bounding down the hall, her thick black ponytail streaming behind her. So this is another girl in the DB program, right? So I don't know who this girl is. So we're gonna see who this girl is. Her name is Akari. So Akari Masuda moved to Seoul with her parents when she was 10 years old after her father, a Japanese tech genius, was recruited to work at the Osan Air Force Base. She has been on the short list to start training at L-Star Records, a huge J-pop label in Tokyo, but her parents didn't want her living on her own at such a young age. Instead, her dad pulled some strings to get her into DB program. Maybe it's because we both understand what it's like to be an outsider in Seoul, but we've gone along since the day we've met. It's not easy making friends when everything here feels like a competition, but Akari is one of the few people at DB I can trust. Akari. Okay. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Akari. Wow. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Where have you been? She asked, linking her arms smoothly through mine. She has the natural grace of a dancer, having been in ballet since she was 4 years old. Media training, I respond lightly. Akari takes in the dark circles under my eyes and my red splashy face and gently starts to ease me away from the practice rooms. Well, I've been looking for you everywhere. I was worried you might miss the newbie bowing ceremony. I groaned, stopping in my tracks. No, please don't make me go to that. You know I hate that. Hate it or not, the bowing ceremony represents family, and at DB, family come first. Akari giggles, her face contorting in a disturbingly accurate replica of Mr. No, DB Entertainment CEO, or as he would say, the head of the tight-knit DB family. She wiggles her eyebrows. Plus, I heard there's catering. My stomach rumbles at the thought of food, and I remember I haven't eaten anything all day. You should have led with that, I say, letting her drag me down the hall. You know I never say no to free food. Kari. Well, yeah. I mean, she has to change it around because you can't because she don't want to have any lawsuits or anything like that. This is Jessica Jung book. She's writing basically like when she was in SNSD. Just you'll figure it out. Uh, let's see. It's teeming with people, trainees rushing to classes and staff rushing to their offices, preparing for the big electric flower concert in Busan next weekend. We pass the cafeteria, famous for being the only Michelin star corporate cafeteria in all of Asia. Even international superstars like Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner have come here just to eat the food. Girl, is it that good? Are they seasoning the food? Do y'all even serve hot wings? Anyway, let me stop. It makes sense that she would be Victoria. This is interesting, y'all. Ooh. The auditorium is one of my favorite places on campus. All gleaming blonde wood and faux industrial iron chandeliers dangling from the ceiling. The stage rises dramatically in the center. If I flub over some words, I have a tongue ring, so sometimes I be luck. So bear with me. The stage rises dramatically in the center of the room to more accurately reflect the experience of a stadium tour, of course, with plush velvet covering seating surrounded. Mr. No is already standing on stage with the new trainees lined up behind him as we slide in the first row of seats. A look at the kids on stage. They are fidgeting and smiling with excitement, nervous energy with the other kids might feel on their first day of school. Mr. No tacky as ever and head to toe Prada. She is roasting this dude. Looks the other way. He always does. Narrow, critical eyes hidden behind mirror tinted glasses. She is roasting this dude. Able to spot underperforming trainee from a mile away, but hands resting gently on the newbie's shoulders and a failed attempt to seem fatherly. As he drones on about the challenges that awaits this fresh batch of future K-pop stars, my eyes wander over to the food where the food is set up. That's right, girl. The food set up on the tables at the side of the auditorium. It's a lavish Western-style spread of prosciutto and fig sandwiches. Prosciutto and fig sandwiches are actually low-key good, y'all. Like, they are delicious, so don't hate. Rose water donuts and fruit platters bursting with fresh mango and lychee. Lychee is good, too. They ain't got no hot wings, no ribs, no Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Y'all ain't got no collard greens, no cornbread. I guess. A small group of DB execs and senior trainers have already set up camp around the banquet table, stuffing their faces. I see a familiar flash of neon pink hair among them and wave. Okay, here we go. They have neon pink hair and and wave, and their name is Chung Yujin, a DB head trainer. Yunjin was one who first scouted me while I was singing Style inside of Norabang and Myeongdong. I was 11 years old, and Leah and I were visiting our Hamani in Seoul for the summer. I'm 17 now, and Yujin's still the person at DB I look up to the most. She's my mentor. My uni. No one but Akari knows about our history, though, and how close we really are. Yujin always says my life as a K-pop trainee is already hard enough. What with Mr. No interest in me and my special schedule, and she doesn't want to pile on by telling everyone. I'm her favorite. She waves back discreetly, pretending to look interested as a wrinkled old exec grabs her by the arm and starts gabbing in her ear. Ew. Oh, these old dudes in this book are disgusting. No. She said the pink-haired girl, a neon pink-haired girl named Chung Yujin. She's a head trainer. She was the first that scouted her. Let's see. She catches my eye from across the auditorium and mouths help. Oh my God, these dudes are nasty. I giggle to myself, my eyes sliding to a big orange and white sign displayed on the table. On behalf of Chu Mina and her father, we are proud to be part of the DB family. Bon appetit. My grin vanishes. Maybe I can say no to free food after all. Dang. The shade in this book. I giggle to myself. No. Sorry. I think I just lost my appetite, I said flatly. Akari follows my eyes to the sign. Oh, she says. She laughs, trying to lighten my mood. Come on, Mina's not that bad. Remember what happened at my bowing ceremony? Akari smiles, iron crinkling. Oh, yeah. I love this story. Uh-oh. Y'all ready? Here we go. On my first day as a DB newbie, I had no idea I was supposed to bow to the senior trainees at the ceremony. I was fresh off the plane from New York City, and even though both my parents are creating, bowing isn't really something you do all that time much in the States. So when I was a kid, it was just something we did when we visited my parents' friends from church during the new year, and that was full formal Korean bow. And it was worth it too for the crisp $20 bill they always handed to us afterwards. I thought the ceremony was just a welcoming event, a chance to meet the other trainees. Yujin Uni, knowing I wouldn't know what to do, whispered in my ear that I should bow to the elder trainees. So I did, to the older team standing in the row. But when I got to Mina, a girl my age, I stuck out my hand to shake hers, thinking it was right, polite thing to do. I might as well have kicked her in the stomach and spit in her face for the tantrum she had. Bruh. Woo. Damn. By now, Akari has taken over the story, mimicking Mina's world-class meltdown. Who does this bitch think she is? She crows with laughter. She thinks some kind of hot shot because she's from America. Learn some manners, newbie. I roll my eyes, recalling how she immediately tattled on me to Mr. No, demanding I should be punished for my lack of respect to a sunbae. Literally anyone who's more experienced than you, even if that person is your same age or younger. Thankfully, Eugene put a stop to that. But since then, Mina has basically made it her goal in life to destroy me. God, that temper she has. Woo! Yikes. Yep, that's Taeyeon. Damn, Taeyeon. Girl, but you still didn't bow, did you? Akari says. It'll take more than some rich daddy's girl with a god complex to make me bow to Mina. Okay, I say. That's my girl. Akari passed me on my back. Young Rachel will be so proud of you. I flash her a quick smile, but inside my heart starts to sink. If I can go back in time knowing the proper etiquette, I would really do it the same way. I want to say yes, that obviously I would put Mina in her place, but even I don't know if I'm being honest with myself. I think back the way I ran out of the training room this morning, the way I avoid confrontation with all the other trainees. Eugene's always telling me to rise above to focus on training. I play those words over in my head constantly. But would 11-year-old Rachel be proud of me, or would she call me a coward? Akari and I joined the ceremony on stage, waiting our turn in line with the other senior trainees to receive bows from the newbies. Excuse me, Lizzie snaps at us. Princess and her pawn to the back of the line. The girls around us gasp in shock. Beside me, Akari whirls around to her face. Excuse you, she snaps back. Her face inches from Lizzie's. Her eyes narrowed in anger. We're more senior than you. We're not going anywhere. Ooh-hoo-hoo! It's getting hot. Somebody about to throw some hands. Oh, shoot. Somebody gonna pull up with the stick. Woo, this book, y'all. Lizzie's eyes nervously dart over to Mina, who's looking at us with a smug smile on her face, but there's nothing she can say. They both know Akari is right. Whatever, she huffs, clearly defeated. You're still foreigners. Damn. All around us, trainees are staring and giggling. I've had enough. Come on, Akari. I mutter, my cheeks brighter pink. It's not worth it. I can tell Akari is seething by the way she walks, back tall and stiff, but she follows my head. It's not worth it, I tell myself. It's unprofessional to throw down at the newbie ceremony. I'm no Mina. Instead, we make our way over to the banquet table. Eugene grabs my hand, squeezing it hard. Everything okay up there? It looked tense. I give her a tight smile. It's nothing. It's fine. Nothing to worry about, as I say. I ignore her arched brow and grab a plate. Distractedly, I reach for a sandwich, intent on eating away this shame spiral that started to grow in my stomach. When Akari pulls my hand back, shaking her head. Cucumber, she says, pointing to the sign. Gross, I shudder, popping a white pizza, bacon, grilled cheese on my plate. Thanks, you saved my life. What are friends for? She smiles. Plus, I'm never reliving the horrific cucumber catastrophe of 2017. The hell did you do, girl? Cucumber catastrophe. Jessica, girl, you spilled too much tea about yourself. Are you sure you wanted to put it in this book? Let me keep reading. I still get nightmares thinking about you vomiting all over the cafeteria after one tiny bite of cucumber salad. Y'all could have kept that. Ew. That's gross. Don't blame me. Cucumbers are like the jogging exercises of the vegetable world. People pretend to like them because they're supposed to be healthy for you, but really they're the worst, and they leave a horrible taste in your mouth, and they should be illegal. Girl, cucumbers are delicious. You know how to eat them right, girl. You put a little oil, a little vinegar on them, some salt and pepper, girl. Change your life. Sorry, but I believe cucumbers are technically a fruit, Akari laughs, and I throw a crumpled napkin at her face. Walk into any K-pop training lesson and you'll find some of the most talented teens in the world, expert dancers, accomplished singers, and of course, world-class gossip mongers. I heard he dyed his hair orange, Yunji says. Not just any orange, but the exact same custom shade that Romeo from Big Money has. A first-year trainee in silver pants chimes in. His voice barely past puberty. Looks like classes in session. All of the group, the next boys are EXO. It just came to me. Next boys are EXO. Okay, got it. All the gossip, of course, is focused on one thing: Jason Lee, DB's newest K-pop star and the latest addition to the coveted plaque on the yearbook. After his group Next Boys debuted at #1 with their single "True Love," okay. Next Boys is an EXO. My bad. Hold on. Who is Next Boys could be? You couldn't take a step onto campus or anywhere in Seoul without hearing Jason's brooding tenor singing about finding his one true love. Mr. No had never looked happier, but now apparently sweet, humble Lloyd Jason and the execs are in a big fight and no one knows why. I sip a can of Milky's, happy to forget about my day and listen to the theories swirl around me. I heard he stole from Mr. No's vinyl record collection, a third voice whispers, hiding behind the thick reddish brown bangs. Angel Boy's ceiling, would Mr. No even notice? He has like 1,000 records. Are you serious? He is obsessed with those records. Who cares if a thief? He's too cute to be fired. Whoa. Okay, so the dude that they're talking about right now, Jason Lee, is getting into a fight with one of the execs and no one knows why. And I don't know, man. What's up, Caramel Christian? Yeah, that's what they said. I'm gonna read it to you again. Jason Lee, DB's newest K-pop star and the latest addition to the coveted plaque on the yearbook after his group Next Boys debuted at #1 with this single True Love. So y'all might be right. This might be like TVXQ, but we don't know who from TVXQ could this be. I don't know. And who cares if he's a thief? He's too cute to be fired. Half a dozen trainees all started nodding in agreement. I shake my head slightly in disbelief. Stolen records and hair dye? That's the worst. That's the worst the vicious DB rumor mill can come up with. A few months ago, when a female trainee, Susie Choi, was suddenly let go in the middle of training cycle, rumors had run rampant that she had a drug problem and she owed thousands of dollars to her dealers who sold her to one of those North Korean themed restaurants in Cambodia. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. I got a lot of incense on this one. Wait a minute, Lord. Oh my. I'm gonna read this to y'all again. Y'all ready? Let me read this. Oh my goodness. She is telling everybody business. Okay. She said a few months ago, when a female trainee, good night, Michaela, get some rest, boo. It said a few months ago, a female trainee, I'm lighting this incense. I'm lighting me some Nag Champa. This smells so good, y'all. We're going to read it again. Y'all ready? A few months ago, when a female trainee, Susan Choi, was suddenly let go in the middle of training cycle because rumors had run rapid that she had a drug problem and she owed thousands of dollars to her dealers who sold her to one of those North Korean themed restaurants in Cambodia. I want to know who she talking about. That right, Caramel? This don't make no sense. We're gonna have to do some first 48 hours investigation because Jessica is saying some things. Yeah, I know about the sponsors, second channels, the sponsors, because we hear about sponsors all the time. This is how Gina got in trouble, and I felt bad for her about that because I'm just like, girl, whoo. Yes, Caramel Christian. Yes. Y'all know what happened to her. Woo. Let me keep going. Akari, on the other hand, claims she had seen Susie on the street holding hands with some cute boy, but I don't believe it. There's no way Susie would have ever broken DB strict no dating rule. In this industry, illicit drugs are more believable than an illicit boyfriend. Another time last year, my mom and dad were both working on a Sunday and asked me to bring Leah to training with me. The rumors that she was my illegitimate child, what? And that I took care of her during the week, and that was the reason I didn't train during the week. I've only just died down. Dang. So you telling me everybody in SM just be spreading rumors just because? She literally spilling some tea. Like she's literally saying that people at SM just can't mind their business. Allegedly, that they just spread rumors. Ooh. Of course, the fact that I'm only 5 years older than her didn't seem to matter to anyone. What we really should be focusing on is training harder, not gossiping, Mina says, proudly stretching as she stands up and glances in Mr. No's direction. I resist the urge to roll my eyes. Could she get any more obvious? Zeroing on me, she saunters over, smiling brightly at my plate. Rachel, so sorry you couldn't participate in the bowing ceremony. It's probably better left to those of us who know what we're doing, don't you think? But I do hope you're enjoying the food. That's it. I had enough of Mina for today. Yes, I say brightly back, plucking a piece of bacon off my plate and crunching down on it. I'm lucky to be so naturally thin that I don't have to watch what I eat. I already know Tay and Jessica, they always made them seem like they close. So like in their trainees days, I'm okay, Jacob. They roasting each other like this. I would like to personally thank Jessica Jung for this entertainment that she has provided us. And I am very happy to be reading this book. And I want to thank her on behalf of everybody here. Thank you. Yo, my eyes, y'all, are like popping out my head. She said, I'm lucky to be naturally thin, that I don't have to watch what I eat. Boo! I let my eyes linger on her plate full of peeled celery and Dotori Mook while a group of younger trainees swiveled around us, eyes agog and giggling. Mina's eyes narrowed in shock and anger. She's not used to me biting back. I'm sure she'll make me pay. Raising her voice several decibels, she says, if you and Akari are free tonight, why don't you join us for vocal practice at the trainee house? We do it every Saturday night, and I wouldn't want you to fall behind. The trainee's house. The trainee house? Yeah, right. Oma would never let me go, and Mina knows it. Before I can respond, Mr. No strides over. Mina's loud voice was obviously paid off. At least she's getting something out of all those extra singing lessons. The girl knows how to project. What's this I hear about a late night practice? His eyes move across the group, landing on me. Rachel, was this your idea? He asked, smiling. Our most hardworking trainee? His eyes focus in on me as all around us trainees have gone silent. Everyone's sitting up straight as they possibly can, alert and ready to be called on and impressed at a moment notice. Besides me, Mina looks furious that Mr. No has singled me out yet again. I force a smile into my face and open my mouth to respond, but Mina cuts me off at the last moment. I'll be there, sir, she practically shouts, a few pieces of celery off her plate. She is a booty eater. I didn't mean to say it like that. I'm sorry. Ooh, girl, yes. This is going to be fun, y'all. We're going to sit up here. We're going to read this book and we're going to decipher it. I'm Jessica, girl. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Jessica wasn't my favorite at first in SNSD. You know, Soo-young is actually my favorite in the group. But Jessica grew on me after a while. I kind of figured out Jessica, you know. I'm cool with Jessica now. I like her, but Sunny will always be my favorite though, Tiffany is all right, but whoo, girl, when she had that solo of Rolling in the Deep by Adele, somebody should have stopped her and unplugged her microphone immediately. Listen, I'm not trying to be no shady boots, but y'all, she can sing, but she can't do no Pay LaBelle sing, because let me read this book before I get in trouble. Mr. No's eyes widen in shock, but he quickly recovered. Wonderful attitude, and good for you, Miss Chu Mina. My father is Chu Min. Mina face falls. You two are old friend, right? Of course. Min, he's daughter. Mr. No's chuckle, a look of relief in his eyes. Thank you for reminding me. Ooh, so you did all talking all that mess, and this man don't even know who you are, girl. You got played twice. How you rich and the man don't even remember you, but remember the other girl? Woo! Lord have mercy. A smile bursts across Mina's face. Thank you, Mr. No, Mina says, simpering. Simpering. Will the two of you be getting together anytime soon? Fowler is always saying how much he enjoys your company at the annual Choose Corporation Christmas party. Yes, and I have to give him a ring. He chuckles before turning his attention back to me. And what wonderful taste and friends you have, Rachel. You and Mina are fine examples for the other senior trainees. You should all be making this late night session a top priority. Mr. No's eyes lock with mine, and I can see myself in the reflection of his glasses, especially those of you who wish to debut soon. My eyes are on fire. I don't waver. I feel Mina's smug expression burning a hole in the side of my head, but I take another sip of Milky's and smile. Count me in, I say. Mr. No nods in approval, and I raise my can to him as if making a toast to my family and to being utterly screwed. I can't wait. That's chapter 1. Let's, you know what? I was gonna let's how long is chapter 2? Let's read a little bit chapter 2 and we'll pick up on tomorrow, okay? Y'all wanna do that? Type 1 if you want me to read just a little bit of chapter 2, and we'll we'll go on there tomorrow, and then in the members group we'll discuss that. We'll discuss a little bit on here too. So type 1 if you want me just to read just a little bit more. These chapters are pretty short though. Pretty short. Divine has one. Oh shoot. Yes. Okay. Oh, look at all these ones. Look at all these ones. Oh, y'all ready. Y'all is ready. Refuge. Goddess is in here. Goddess is in here. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and start this thing. Y'all ready? Girl, ain't it juicy? Ain't it juicy? Here we go. I like this book. I really do. I really like this book. It's pretty good. I admit it's got its moments, but I'm just sitting here getting my life. Boy, these girls are just roasting each other. Janelli, I didn't even see you in here, girl. Here we go. Chapter 2. Sweat pours down my forehead as I take another swing. There's 68 people in here. Y'all better like this video, darn it. Like the video, please. Come on now. This is some good stuff going on here, y'all. I'm having fun with y'all. I'm having a lot of fun, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in here. This is a lot. Hold on. One of my friends is messaging me. After I finish with this, I got to talk to her. I got to talk to her about Lovecraft Country, because me and her both are big, huge fans of Lovecraft Country, and we gossip a lot about it. Hold on. She just watched the episode too. Girl. Okay. We message each other. We love this show. Okay. Here we go. Y'all ready? This is like, you know what this feels like? I'm just chilling with my homies and we just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? This is fun. I enjoy this with y'all. Here we go. Sweat pours down my forehead as I take another swing at the sagging punching bag in front of me. Thud. Mina's smug smile. Thwack. On my strict rules. Bam. Me walking away from all those girls in media training instead of standing up for myself. Ugh. I beat them all to a pulp. Everything that annoys me. Everyone who stands in my way. Even me. See, like I said, Jessica wasn't my favorite at first, but she grew on me. But now I think since reading this book, I'm understanding her attitude a little bit more on how she got the name. You're welcome, Christy. No problem. Always. So I'm starting to, understand why they call her the quote unquote ice princess, because, it's crazy. It's just crazy how people are just mean. Wow. People are mean, man. People are truly mean. And I can just see why, it's just her and her sister. Like her and her sister, they gonna always be cool. She don't barely talk about none of them girls. Even Crystal, when she had said deuces, she don't talk about none of them girls either. So I can see why she's, why she's like she is today. So it makes sense. Yeah, MJ, it makes sense on why she is like that, because it wouldn't have been me. Because first of all, you ain't gonna talk to me like I'm crazy. I would have been got my trainee debut just canceled in a minute, because I would have took this girl out in the back. Girl, I would have mollywopped her from Seoul to Busan. What you not gonna do is disrespect me like that. You crazy? I would have gave her the rock bottom. Appa, who's holding the punching bag steady, grunts as I throw blow after blow. You must look to me a lot, he says. What do you say? Why do you say that? I ask, my breath ragged from exertion. You're obviously trying to follow in my steps. He chuckles. Appa is a former pro boxer. Why else would my 16-year-old daughter be torturing this punching bag? 17. Appa. In Korea, I'm 17. In Korea, they consider you to be the age one when you're born, which means you're a year older than you are in the US, and you're closer to passing my prime, and you're closer to being too old to debut. I punch the bag again. Sorry, daughter, Appa says with a sigh. I deliver one last punch and a few steps back, breathing hard, my ponytail is sticking to the sweat of the back of my neck. If this were DB, I would be embarrassed. Trainers hate it when the trainees sweat, even after hours of patience saying it makes us look unprofessional and sloppy. Plus, most of the girls practice in makeup and running mascara is never a good look. But at the boxing gym, I revel in the sweat. It makes me feel like I've just kicked someone's ass, even if it's imaginary. Oh, wow. Yes, you right, AE. I would have to fight that girl. You're not going to be talking to me like you talking to me out the side of your neck sideways. Peel that muffin cat back, Blue. I deliver one last punch and take a few steps back, breathing hard. My ponytail sticking to the sweat of my back, my neck. If this were DB, I would be embarrassed. Trainers hate it. Okay, I read that sweat part. Okay. Appa gives me a thoughtful look. Is everything okay? He nods to the other side of the gym where Akari and my friends from school, the Cho twins, are sparring, decked out in helmets and gloves. They come with me now. And then when I visit Appa at our family's boxing gym, Appa tells me stories about his glory days, and we get into our cardio fix. Fine, I say. As cool as Appa is, I know that whatever I tell him about training life will eventually make its way back to Oma. Not that Appa can't keep a secret. In fact, I know he's keeping a pretty big one of his own from Uma. Oh, her daddy out here got her daddy keeping secret, y'all. Her daddy is keeping secrets. Sounds like fan fiction, girl. This is good though. He glances around as if Oma might be hiding behind a punching bag. But aside from me and my friends, the gym is empty as usual. They're fine. He cleared his throat. You still haven't told your mother or Leo, have you? I shake my head. The only reason I know that Appa's been taking secret law school night classes in the first place is because I've spotted a law textbook in his office during one of my gym visits. When I asked him about it, he got flustered and tried to pass it off as light reading. Eventually, he broke down and told me the truth. He made a promise not to tell Oma or Leah. No, it's been, 2 years? Don't you think it's time to mention to them? I mean, you're about to graduate. Don't want to get their hopes up, he says. Now, the same as he did the day I found out. She must be close to her daddy. Okay, I'm gonna have another reading tomorrow night, okay? So, catch the replay, and I'll see you tomorrow night, okay, boo? Y'all say goodnight to Lions, Darylton, and her cubs were in here, too. I appreciate y'all for coming in here. Thank you, okay? You have a good night. So it seems that Jessica's close with her dad, basically, as I'm reading. That's pretty cute. I like that. We all know the gym isn't doing well. It's not like before, he pauses, and I think about what life was back in New York. Appa was semi-famous from his pro boxing days, and the gym he ran in our neighborhood in the West Village was always brimming with people. Omar was close to getting tenure as an English literature professor at New York University. Everyone was busy, but somehow the four of us were always together. After school, Lee and I would sit in the back row, almost classes, coloring and doing our homework. On the weekends, we used to run around handing out cups of water and towels to all the boxers at Appa's gym. Anoma would be helping out in the office, arranging class schedules and taking deliveries. Afterwards, we would always get ice cream and take Leah to see the guy who made gigantic bubbles in Washington Square Park. That's cute. It tells how she's close with her dad, and also tells how, just seeing a relationship, the dynamic relationship with her sister, with Crystal. This, okay, it's coming together. It's coming together, but everything is different now. Oma's job, working twice as hard to get back on the tenure track at her job, which could be years away. Leah spends hours alone after school each day while our parents are working and I'm doing homework or trying to keep up with my training. And Appa's gym, well, he bought this gym about a year after we moved to Seoul, but it's never really taken off. Some weeks, me and my friends are the only ones who come in at all. For the third time today, I feel a lump in my throat. I know Appa is happy for me in my life as a K-pop trainee, but I can't help feeling guilty for the dreams he gave up in order to let me pursue mine. Oh, that's wow. Appa shakes his head and gives me a small smile. I love this gym, but I love you and Leah and Oma even more. You three are what's important now, and becoming a lawyer will give us some financial stability. But I just don't want to disappoint them, especially Leah. She's only 13, and you know how excited she gets about the smallest things. Let's just wait a little longer to see if I have a chance at succeeding. I nod my head in understanding. The thought of disappointing my family, the ones who gave up so much I could train at BB so that I could be a star, haunts me. But that's why for me it's not a matter of if, but when. For me, there's no other choice but to succeed. Yo, y'all heard that? Wow. See, like, okay, this book is just putting some things out of perspective. Like, these kids, they really want this, y'all. They really want this. Because there's groups that have trainees that are debuting every day in Korea. And most of those groups don't even get a chance to even like make it past like their first like debut stage. Like they'll debut and then they just fall into obscurity, which is sad. So for her to sit here and talk about this is what I want, I'm going to get this, like it's not a matter of if, but when. There's no choice. I have to succeed. I have to succeed. Like she really wants this, y'all. Wow. Now Kari is holding the punching bag for the twins as they take turns jabbing and crossing. Cho Hairi and Cho Jun are my best friends in Seoul International School since the first day of fourth grade when the principal assigned them as my official welcoming committee. I was so nervous of what everyone would think of my K-pop training. Would they think I was weird or spoiled, and maybe they would want me to bow to them like Mina? Yeah, yeah, it's really sad. Like I was seeing those numbers, and these kids really want to debut so bad, and it's just I feel so bad for them because they put in so much effort and all that money and stuff, and it doesn't go the way they think it would go, and then they face reality, and those real versus expectation memes. It's basically like that in K-pop. It's a mess, man. Damn. They were more interested in the glittery patches I had sewn in to my Converses and what growing up within walking distance of the boutique in Soho and the tents at Bryant Park during Fashion Week was like. Not that I have much to say on either subject. They're both willowy and tall with high cheekbones and silky brown hair that falls in so natural, or so they claim, waves over their shoulders. They could be models if they wanted to be. And as heiress to the Molly Folly Makeup Corporation. Molly Folly Makeup Corporation. Girl. Now you just playing with these names now. But the only thing Harry is interested in doing for the family beauty company in revolutionizing their entire engineering and design department. She's always going on about chemical reactions needed for glow-in-the-dark liquid liner or obsessing over experiments for 100% organic, compost-friendly packaging for a new range of eyeshadow palettes. As for Jian, she's practically famous due to her YouTube beauty channel. So she's talking about these two twins that come to her gym. So they're like all into fashion and makeup and stuff. Okay. Tony Moly. Lami, girl, you got You're good. You're good. You're good. When I said Molly Folly, Lami got it automatically because I didn't get it. Tony Moly. Okay. Y'all are good at this. Y'all are catching stuff. Y'all have the power of discernment. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. Even while sweating out in the gym, her makeup is impeccable from her matte lips, red lipstick to her perfectly curled eyelashes. Water break, I suggested tugging off my boxing gloves. God, yes, please, Hyrie says, getting in a final jab. I think I heard talk about ice cream and I'll talk after this. I want to try that so bad. Every time I see Mike Chan from Strictly Dumpling eat that, I just want one. Those look so good. I like the way they're made. Oh my goodness, I want one. Okay, let me go back. Because I had the red bean paste fish before. Those are good. What's the bless you.
Thank you.
What's the Korean bakery over here we have called? What's it? Is it it's a bakery over here. And they have the best red bean paste buns. Oh, Sweet Hut. It's called Sweet Hut. It's here in Norcross. They have one in Midtown. They have the best Korean pastries. Oh my God, it is so good. No, Choi and Wei from Korean Pop, they debuted way later than this, so it can't be them. They might be talking about who? I don't know. They're twins. Yes, you know Mike Chan. If you watch his channel today on Mikey Chan, his other channel, he surprised his mom and dad finally with the condo. They were so happy when he saw that condo he bought for them. And his mama was crying. It was so sweet. Apollo, that was my fiance that sneezed. He had to get his sneeze out. Apollo said that sneeze scared him.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be apologizing, Apollo. He'll be all right. Shit. Okay, those are actual best friends. Okay. Oh, y'all be catching stuff. That's what's up. Okay. So you were the one who mentioned ice cream, Jion says. So, Hyrie grins, giving her sister a soft punch on the shoulder. You were the one who said who can eat ice cream without Hotek on the side. Jion lets out a snort. Well, I'm not wrong. Akari lets go of the punching bag and it creaks back and forth. We'll grab out our water bottles and take long swigs. Akari squirting some all over her face. You okay, Rachel? Jion asked, wiping her mouth with the back of her hand. We saw you going extra hard today. Are you still thinking about what happened with Mina? Akari asked worriedly. What did that bitch do now? Dang, Jessica going hard in here. If I see an F-bomb in here, I'm gonna be like, yeah. Hyrie groans. I fill in the twins about Mina's invitation to the late night practice in front of Mr. No. They nod understandingly. It's not my first time bending to them by DB and Mina. She totally set me up. My face flushes as I remember what I said to Mina. I let out a heavy sigh. I never should have made that comment about being able to eat whatever I like. Girl, you should have made it. Shoot. My mom never lets me go to the training house, and when I don't show up tonight, you'll know she'll make sure Mr. No hears about it, and then I can kiss my future goodbye. The thought of it makes my skin prickle with panic. So go, Akari says. Go and show her and all the other trainees that you deserve this just as much as they do. What about you? She invited you too, you know. Akari shrugged her shoulders. It's family night on the base, and attendance is mandatory. I would if I could. Not that it really matters, though. I've been at DB for 5 years, and I don't think Mr. No even knows who I am. And if it wasn't for Yunji Uni, I'm sure they would have cut me by now. So this girl that she's friends with, Akari, been in there for 5 years, and the CEO barely knows her. So that's interesting. I went, even though she lives on the base with her family, she's at DB every single day, training alongside Mina and the girls. And Akari's dancing skills are unbelievable. Yunjin's even smile, even says she puts Frankie from Red Hot, objectively the best female K-pop dancer in the industry. Wait. Frankie is from a group called Red Hot. Frankie from Red Hot is objectively the best female K-pop dancer in the industry. Who's Frankie? They said, but listen to this. Akari dancing skills are unbelievable. She puts Frankie from Red Hot, objectively the best female K-pop dancer in the industry, to shame. So who's Akari? Who's Akari then? I want to know. But everyone knows that when it comes to being a trainee, talent will take you only so far. Whoa. Talent will only take you so far. Talent will take you only so far. Yo, this book right here got too many like little hidden mysteries. That's why we all desperate to do whatever we can get noticed by Mr. No and the rest of the DB executives. Because every 30 days, like clockwork, trainee gathers in the auditorium with DB executive board waiting to be evaluated and judged, deemed worthy of staying in the program or getting kicked out. After 6 years, the constant judgment was almost starting to seem routine, but a few months ago, Akari was called into Mr. No's office after appraisal day, a sure sign she was being asked to leave, that she hadn't done enough to stand out. I don't know what Eugen said or did, but Akari was back the next day, a little quiet and sad looking, but still there. She hadn't brought it up since. I'm glad, said the twins, who shrugged their shoulders and lost words. It's fine. I'm not trying to have a pity party, she smiles. Quickly changed the subject. It's just one night. This is your career we're talking about. I gotta agree with Akari on this, Harry said, capping her water bottle. You want this more than anything, don't you? If a late night practice at the training house is going to set you up for success, you have to take it. I sneak a glance at Appa. He's all the way across the gym, practically demolishing a bag, sweating, flying everywhere. He's in his zone. I don't know, I say. My mom would freak. Jian tilts her head to the side. Is it worth it? I wipe the sweat from my face. Is it worth it? That's a question I ask myself every day. All the training, the lost weekends, the family sacrifices, the constant feeling of never quite belonging somewhere you desperately want to be, all to fulfill my dreams of becoming a K-pop star. I think of 11-year-old Rachel, the little girl who used to be chronically late because she couldn't stop watching K-pop music videos in the bathroom between classes. In some ways, a lot has changed. In other ways, everything has. It's everything to me. There you go, Akari says. Julian's eyes glint underneath the gym's fluorescent lighting. Mina underestimates you, Princess Rachel. She pulls off her boxing gloves and unravels her hands, wraps really intricately manicured pale pink and navy blue floral nails underneath that go show that bitch who's boss. Oh, wow. I punched the elevator button for the 18th floor, antsy to get home and shower after Appa's goaded me and Akari into going 30 minutes into the ring with him. The first thing I hear when I enter our apartment is the sound of K-pop music, followed by Leah's laughter and a group of giggling girls. I slide into my slippers and walk around the living room, and where Leah sprawled on the floor with 4 other girls from her class, watching the newest Electric Flower music video on the phones. I recognize it immediately. The legendary Kang Gina, along with the rest of the group, all dancing in glowing orange jumpsuits against a pure black sound stage. It's the quickest viral video in DB history, getting over 36 million hits in only 24 hours. Leah stands holding a hairbrush in her mouth like a microphone, belts out lyric matching Gina's powerful soprano note by note. I can't help but smile. That girl's got talent. Seeing me, one of her friends, a girl with a heart-shaped face and diamond-encrusted Hello Kitty earring, nudges Leah in the toe. Your uni's home, she says, nodding in my directions. Leah spins around, holds the hairbrush out to me. Take a uni. I make a half-hearted motion to grab the brush. But the song is already fading to an end, leaving the living room in an uncomfortable silence. Too bad, Heartface says. We could have performance from a real K-pop trainee. Another girl in the striped shirt arches an eyebrow at me, taking in my matted, greasy hair and drooping sweatpants. Are you sure she's the K-pop trainee? Maybe Leah was talking about another sister. Leah laughs awkwardly, plopping back on the floor and setting down her hairbrush. Nope, that's her. I only have one uni. The one and only, I say. Stripes looks stunned. Are you serious? Damn. Mina and the others are not match for these vicious preteens. Damn, even the Crystal sisters out here, allegedly roasting on Jessica. Leah chokes out another laugh, her cheeks turning pink. Come on, guys, trust me. Remember those ninth grade girls from school who followed her on the bus all the way to DB headquarters to see she was really a trainee? Don't be like them. Oh, man, that's weird. If you're a real trainee, what can you tell us about DB? One of the girls asked. She leaned forward, her eyes wide. Do you ever see Jason Lee? I heard he has a secret girl that he only sees during the full moon, the fourth girl says. Is that true? He's out from the full moon. That's so romantic, Heartface sighs. Is that true that he picks the super fan off social media to surprise and spend the day with? He's just the best. I laugh to myself. Even outside of DB, gossip can't touch Jason. Angel Boy Lee's pristine reputation. Right. Well, the thing is, I really don't see him around. It's the truth, but I can tell that's not the answer they were hoping for. Well, what about Electric Flower? Do they all get along? I bet Mr. No favors Kang Gina. She's obviously the prettiest. I don't know. My body is really feeling that 30-minute spat, and I can barely keep up with their questions. Stripes let out an exasperated sigh, blowing her bangs out of her face. How interesting. She tiptoes around my sweat-soaked sweatshirt and that I threw on the floor. I guess being a trainee isn't as fun or glamorous as we thought it would be. Our bad. Come on, girls. Let's go shopping at Coex. Ooh, this little girl is disrespectful. To kick her out the house. They all get up quickly, walk single file past me, putting on their shoes. But wait, I love shopping. Leah stumbles to her feet, watching as the girls leave. Her shoulders slump as Heartface slams the door behind them. Ouch. Well, dog. Rude. They so rude. You see how these people are rude to their friends? I'm sorry, Lee. Before I can finish, she swirls around to me, her face flushed with anger. Uni, would it kill you to at least pretend to be a cool trainee? Stung, I draw back. What? Don't try to make this about me. Every week you have some new group of girls over here. Why don't you try making friends that like you for once instead of for the gossip they think you can deliver? Well, maybe they would have liked me eventually, if you hadn't scared them away with your a juicy sweatshirt, sweatpants, and gross hair. She get roasted at work and she get roasted at home. Dang, man. How you gonna roast your sister like that? I know there's a women's locker room at Appa's gym. Stop being so lazy. I sigh. I know those girls aren't real friends, but I also know that Leah's upset. Just like Appa, she never asked to leave New York and the life of our family had there and move across the world so I could pursue my dreams. And yet she supported me every step of the way. She was too young before, but I think there's a part of her that wishes she could audition for the DB training program now. But after everything I've gone through, Alma would never allow it, and Leah knows it. So I probably could have put it on a little show for her friends. What have been the harm in it? It's too late now. I think of a way to cheer up instead. Well, maybe the real reason I didn't want to tell your friends about what's happened at DB is because I wanted you to hear it first. I plopped down on the couch, patting the seat next to me. Sisters get the inside scoop before anyone. Tentatively, Leah sits down next to me. She makes a big show of not sitting too close. She isn't ready not to be mad at me yet, but she's too curious to resist. I ham it up, telling her all about my showdown with Mina and media training, Mina's loaded invitation to the training house, and Mr. Noah's proclamation about how my future at DB depends on showing up tonight. She leans in closer and closer as I talk, her eyes widening with every word until she's practically sitting on my lap. Uni! She screamed, shaking my shoulder. At night at the training house? That sounds like a dream come true. I laughed, let her jiggle me around like a bobblehead. Don't get too excited, little sis. You know there's no way Oma will let me go. Oh, you're right, Leah says, putting her face in her hands. I think back to my conversation with Jung. Of course, I say determinedly, I could always sneak out. Leah squeals. I help you with an escape plan. Oh, you see, Crystal? See, siblings supposed to roast each other, okay? That's okay. But now we seeing that her sister is her ride or die. Crystal is a ride or die. Okay, I see you helping your sister sneak out, girl. I help you with the escape plan. I already have one in mind. So she already was ready. Ooh, we got 2 little pages left. I'm going to keep reading, y'all. Okay. My younger sister, I hope it doesn't involve climbing out the window of our 18th floor apartment. My younger sister is well known in our family for her obsession with The Rock. Okay, I'll come up with the plan B. Her eyes gleam. As long as you get me Jason Lee autograph. You know he's my ultimate bias. Oh, Lord, we're talking about ultimate bias in the book. Who should I get him to make it out to? Leah Kim, my darling future wife. Girl, sit down. She screams again, falling back on the couch and kicking her legs in the air in delight. I die. No, first I frame it, then I die. She sits up, grabbing my hands. Promise you'll bury me with it. Ooh, girl, you doing too much, Crystal. We hear the front door open, Oma's voice calling out for us. Leah and I exchange glasses. We lock pinkies, each of us leaning forward to kiss our fists, bump our cheeks together. Our special Kim sister pinky promise we created years ago. That is cute. Yes, The Rock. And they have it in capital letters too. Oma enters the living room carrying a bag full of takeout from two fried chicken dinner. Oma is a linguistics professor at UAU Women's University. And with her Tinder review coming up, she's usually too tired to come home and cook. Not that we complain. Oma's idea of home-cooked meal is cracking an egg over a pot of shin ramen and topping it with a slice of cheese. Delicious, but not easy on the stomach. Okay, when I make ramen, I put egg on it, but I don't put no cheese. I'm lactose intolerant, so that cheese is going to just burn. Just going to burn. It ain't worth it. But if I got my lactate pills, honey, it's worth it. But I don't like putting cheese in my ramen, though. I don't. I like to put the egg on it. Plus, I feel like she feeds me noodles on purpose to make me bloated when I go into training the next day, like some kind of subconscious calorie-based sabotage. Hungry, she asks, holding up the bag. We dig in, pulling out boxes of steaming fried chicken and an array of banchan. Ooh, I just burped, y'all. Excuse me. Including daikon, kimchi, and crisp salad smothered in what tastes like Big Mac sauce. It's chilly for April, so the heated floor underneath our kitchen table is on, making it nice and toasty as I sit down and reach for a piece of yang yum chicken. Y'all, I made that the other week. It's Korean spicy fried chicken. It's some of the best chicken I have ever had in my life. It is so good. Oh, it's so good. I love yang yum. Oh my goodness. If y'all watch, I learned how to make it by watching Manji on YouTube. If you watch her, y'all, she is so cute. I'm gonna put her name in the channel. In the chat. That's her channel. And her cooking is amazing. I love her cooking. Good night, son. You have a good night, okay? Okay. I love her cooking. Her cooking is delicious. Oops, spelled it wrong. Wait, hold on. Actually, I put it in the chat. I love this woman. Hold on, I'm gonna put her in. Here we go. Okay, there into the chat. So I love watching her channel, and learn some stuff from her to cook. Girl, this woman is the woman that taught me how to cut a whole chicken in half. Yes. And she is one of the few YouTubers that washes her meat. You better go ahead, girl. You better go ahead, girl. Yeah, watch her videos. I love watching her videos. That girl, she is so cute with her little short self. She's so cute, and I love the food that she cooks. She's such a sweetheart. She is such a sweetheart. Her cooking is really good. When I learned how to cut a whole chicken from her, and I was like, let me see if she's gonna wash her food, wash her meat. Girl, she washed her meat. I'm like, this woman, I'm glad she washed her meat. She's a cool person. She's cool. I love her. I love her. Like in my ramen, I put egg. Sometimes I put cheese on it. It depends because I'm lactose intolerant, so I have to be careful. I put egg in it. I'll put spam if I feel like putting spam, but I like putting a little bit of chicken in there. Green onions on top is really, really good. And have y'all ever had these some dried squid is good in there. It's really good. Let me go ahead and read this back, y'all, because this is going to be good. Okay. Okay. I sat down. She eats her chicken. The sweet and spicy sauce already sticking to my fingers. Yes, girl. While Omar sets aside a few pieces of the green onion chicken, Appa's favorite chicken. He's at the gym late night, giving the punching bags a weekly scrub down, which is really cold for his class at intellectual property laws. So just the three of us for dinner. So how was your day, Leah? Omar asked. Leah chatters away about King Kong, Gina, and Electric Flower. She's so pretty. Jason Lee, I heard he's starting a charity to bring music therapy to young kids in Korea. Isn't he just the sweetest? Good night. Have a good night. Did you put some oil in your hair and put your do-rag on? Okay, I'm being a mom over here, y'all. Okay, Leah chatters away about Kong, Gina, and Electric Flower. She's so pretty. Jason Lee, I heard he's starting a charity to bring music therapy to young kids in Korea. Isn't he just the sweetest? And the latest K-drama on Netflix, if Park Do-hee on Oh My Dreams doesn't get her memory back soon, I swear I'm going to stop watching. Oma nods along, smiling distractedly as she picks at her salad. I carefully peel the skin off my chicken and wait for her to ask me how my day was. It's Saturday, so she know I've been at DB. Finally, Leah chatters slow down, and I mentally prepare, dreaming that this time Oma will ask me how my day at DB was and be sympathetic and understanding as I tell her about Mina and Mr. No and give me her blessing to go to the training house tonight. But when she finally turns to me, she says, "Did you finish your homework, Rachel, and the chores I asked you to do?" She shoots a pointed look at the sink full of unwashed dishes. Poof! Dreams gone. Dang. My jaws tighten as I clench my teeth. My day was great. Thanks so much for asking. I was training all day, and then I went to see Appa at the gym. I paused. Sorry about the chores, I add, choking the words out like a chicken bone stuck in my throat. Not that I'm sorry for focusing on training, but her eyes are narrowing at me, and that I will make you regret the day you were born. The way she used to get whenever Leah or I were misbehaving on the subway during rush hour in New York. She sighs, reaching to her tote bag on the table. Always training. Why don't you try something different? It's not healthy being so obsessed with one thing. She pulls out a huge pack of state papers and hands them to me. I glance down and see Universal College application stamped across the top. I feel dizzy with panic as my mom clasps her hands, huge smile on her face. Rachel, I brought these home for you. Tomorrow at AWA, there's a educational seminar. It's meant to prepare high school students for the college application process. Why don't you go? They can help you start to fill out these. And maybe I can show you around the campus after. My chest filled with heat as I raise my hand to push away the stack of applications. But then when I see Omar's face, lips smiling, eyes hopeful, and a wave of guilt washes over me. We've been here for 6 years, and I've still never seen the campus where she works. A far cry from hours I used to spend reading books and under her desk while she held office sessions. I pulled the application towards me with a sigh. Oma, I say carefully, I would love to see Awa, but I just can't. Tomorrow's Sunday. We're talking about the rest of your life, Rach, not just one day, Oma says lightly. Sure, but training is the rest of my life, isn't it? I mean, isn't that why we came here for? Leah puts down her chicken, her eyes moving between us worriedly. She's used to me and Oma tiptoeing into these arguments. Oma looks down at her plate and sighs. These are a lot of reasons why we came into Korea. She opened her mouth like she's about to say something more, but then she shakes her head lightly. She turns to me, and when she does, I can almost see tears in her eyes, but her voice is even clear. I used to be a volleyball player. I resist the urge to roll my eyes. Is Oma really going to compare high school volleyball days to my K-pop training? But where would I be now? Where would our family be if I'd given up everything for that dream? But that's exactly what you're asking me to do, to give up everything I've been working for just for some college seminar. I shove a piece of chicken in my mouth, skin and all. To hell with these extra calories. Girl, you better eat that chicken. Okay, good night, Trey. Get some rest. We almost done, y'all. Got one more page, and we're going to hit the sack. Oma shrugs, looking sad and determined. I'm just suggesting that maybe you should keep your options open. She picks at a piece of seasoned watercress in her plate. You never know what the future might hold, Rachel. And if things don't work out with your training, I just don't want you to feel surprised. Woo! Y'all, parents, boy. My eyes filled with tears and I blinked hard, unwilling to let them spill on my face. Even after 6 years, my mom's attitude towards my training still gets to me. Sometimes I wonder if she regrets moving to Seoul, if she wishes she had just sold Harmony's apartment and washed her hands of the whole thing, or if she even believes in my talent. I bite my lip, about to excuse myself from dinner when Leah jumps in, pushing herself on to her knees as she turns to face Oma. Actually, funny you should mention that seminar, Oma. The Cho twins are having a week-long study session to prep for college. They're even hiring a private tutor and studying late in the night and a study summer party. I think they called it, right, Uni? She smiles innocently, looking up at our mom. Crystal out here being a real ride or die for her sister. She being a real ride or die for her sister. Okay. That's what's up, Crystal. I straighten up. It's now or never, Rachel. Right? I say slowly. How did you know about that? Oma asked Leah, raising her eyebrows. I overheard Rachel talking to Harry on the phone. Leah lies easily. I focus on chewing my chicken, trying to keep my face neutral. My sister, ladies and gentlemen, the future Oscar winner. Oma turns to me. Why do you mention this, Rachel? This is just what you need to get you on the right track. I nod, swallowing down a fresh surge of frustration along with my chicken. I just didn't want to spend the night away when I haven't even gotten to my chores yet. I glance for the full sink. Sorry, I add for good measures. Oh, Oma says, well, those dishes don't take too long. Why don't you finish up and head over to Cho's house? You see how parents be doing? Did you see how her parents did that? My mama needs to do the same thing. She would try to guilt trip me, to gaslight me into doing stuff. But when I have to lie to her and tell her, okay, this is like that, whatever, then she gets all happy. What? Ooh. Don't lie to your mama, though. Mama and dad, unless, I ain't going to give y'all no advice about lying to your mama and daddy. I'm not doing that. You didn't hear that from me. Let's keep going. I feel really guilty for lying, but it's quickly replaced by a buzzing energy that spreads across my body. My first night at the training house, one step closer to my dream. Thanks, Oma. She smiles and begins to clear her plate away, packing a few pieces of chicken into a small, bright green Tupperware container. When her back is turned, Liv gives me a big thumbs up. I wink her mouth, thank you. As soon as I'm done with dishes, I hurl myself into the shower and quickly twist my wet hair into tight Dutch braids. I slip into a pair of black leggings and a creamy, cozy, oversized, off-the-shoulder sweat top. This perfect amount of slouch. I throw on my comfiest pair of pajamas. The cartoon Snoopy ones I bought last spring over the whole ensemble so Oma won't get suspicious, see me all dressed up. With one last glance in the mirror, I grab my bag, quickly scooping up Oma's Tupperware, and head out for my first night at the trainee's house. And that was the end of chapter 2. So, wasn't that fun? that was good. That was good. Man. Wee. Tomorrow, I'll do another live tomorrow, but I'm also going to do I'm going to upload a video for the members only page. And I'm just going to discuss chapter 1 and 2 and a little bit more uncut, raw type video, so y'all can see exactly what I want to say, because you want to say everything out here, girl, but we got some things to say. So if you want to be a member, y'all go ahead and join, and I'll upload that tomorrow, and I'll post it on the community tab, and you can see it for the member only tab. But this book it's fun. It's getting good, isn't it? It's really getting good. This is getting juicy. Right. Like, you always see them. They've always been close, but to know her sister basically helped her out, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Like, we learn more about her. She's close with her father, who's out here trying to, you know what I'm saying, get a better life for her family. You see her mom, who loves her, but at the same time, it's like, I want you to do this. You always have that one parent that wants to live their dreams vicariously through you, and that's not what you want to do. And then they just, their whole attitude and their energy just jacks you up because they don't understand what you want to do. So I can understand Jessica feeling, and she don't want a lot of her mom, but at the same time, like, girl, this is my dream. Why you getting mad at me? But I can also understand her mama. Like, you have other options, like go to college and stuff like that, which I can understand, So, and then we're seeing only a few members so far. So this is a really good book. This is a really good book. Nicole, girl, I know, right? I was like, I looked at that first word in the book and I'm like, bitch, who's she talking to? Oh, man, I'm just, this is crazy. I'm sitting up here skimming through some of the chapters right now. Okay, I'm reading about Jason Lee and who he really is. It explains more. Okay. I'm not gonna say this. I'm not gonna say it. We'll figure out that tomorrow. If there are any other girls, let me see if they're gonna. Okay. All right. Let's see if they have any other trainee girls. Because I'm looking right now. So I'm skimming through, and chapter 3 is when the heat goes down. Some stuff is about to get real, y'all. So it's gonna happen. Oh, more stuff is. Yo, I'm sitting here like skimming, and it's getting good. I'm looking at arguments. Oh, wow. Okay, more girls' names. Woo! Okay. I'm looking through it right now, so I'm seeing stuff. Okay. So, I gotta get off here. I love you guys. Stay tuned tomorrow at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna have fun. Did everybody have a good time tonight? I'm glad y'all did. Also, before we do the reading, I have an unveiling we're gonna do tomorrow. Usagi, I paid for her first commission of my new little avatar I'm going to use. I'm probably going to use it for avatar. I'm going to use it for my videos, but we're going to unveil it tomorrow on the video. So it's going to be a surprise. So y'all stay tuned for that. Okay. Because I want to put her on the map. You know what I'm saying? You know, bring some traffic her way. So we're very excited. You know, I'm very excited because this girl, Usagi, is very talented with her drawings, y'all. So y'all stay tuned for that. So that's gonna be hype. I'll be back tomorrow night. I love you guys. Y'all take care. Love, peace, and increase it. I'll talk to you later. Y'all have a good night. This is gonna be a fun week. This book is for y'all. You know, we gonna have a good time. We deserve this. We all deserve this, and I want to make sure y'all have a good time. Okay. I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all are good people. Y'all are, yes, sub to Usagi's channel, please. She's like doing things on there now. And I really appreciate y'all go over there and send her a sub. Send a sub to her channel, please. You going to bed, Jacob? You love tonight? I'm glad y'all love tonight. I had a good time tonight. Y'all are really good. I love y'all. This is, yo, I can't believe we only read 2 chapters and they already roasting and dragging each other. Jessica, girl, if I can do an interview with you on the side, let's hook up, girl. Let me get out of here. Love, peace, and increase it. I love y'all. I got to get out of here. I'm gonna spend some time with my man. I love y'all. I'll see you tomorrow night. If you are a channel member, please look on the community tab so y'all know when the video is coming up. Okay. And also, I do have a Discord server. I'm gonna give that out soon, so we can like go on Discord, on the Discord server, and do stuff over there. You know, I actually put on Among Us Discord on there, so if we want to go play Discord on Among Us, we can do that. Actually, let me put the Discord up now. If anybody wants to join the Discord, hold on, I'm gonna put it up. Because we played a couple of games of Among Us on there, and it's really fun. It's really fun. It's really fun. Y'all, hold on. I'm trying to get it together. Just give me a minute. I know that. You don't come in here and Discord gonna tell me what to do. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, here's my Discord. Y'all go join it, and yeah, go ahead, join the Discord. I'll check on the messages tomorrow. Yes, please support Usagi. And I have some other channels. Well, some other people in here that do drawings and stuff. So tomorrow night, I'll y'all go and follow them too. But that's my Discord. Tatiana always is a part of my Discord anyway. Tatiana always be on it, y'all. So yeah, I love y'all. I gotta go. Love you guys. Y'all have a good night. All right, fam. Love, peace, and increase it. All right, bye.